Hey, what's up YouTube? So today's a little exciting day. I got home from work today. I got a package in the mail from Late Model Restoration that I ordered for the SN95, and we're gonna open it up together and I'm gonna show you what's in it. So let's tear this bad boy open. Now, like I said in the other video, not big parts, but little parts that'll make a difference and makes me happy. So I got a driver's side and a passenger side door handle. Now these are paintable, so I'm gonna get rid of those ugly chrome ones that the person that I sold the Mustang to put on after I sold it to them. I hate chrome, so I'm getting rid of them. I'm gonna paint these to match the body, just like they used to be when I owned the Mustang the first time. So that's super exciting. And then, I'm sure some of you had the same problem, but the center console armrest, the lid, the inner lid has dry rotted and broke, so the latch is no longer there. I'm gonna swap that out, and then I have a brand new inner lid because my top cushion's still good. So again, no videos are sponsored, but if you want to sponsor, you know how to do it. Message me and get in touch about hooking me up with some sponsorships here, guys. But for now, these are parts from Late Model Restoration, and a big shout out to them because they do carry a lot of the parts that I was trying to find at a reasonable price. So I think altogether with shipping and tax, it was $71 for the 2 door handles and this center console plastic piece. So I'm happy with that. So today's video, I'm gonna get into the Mustang, take the old one off, put the new one on, and unfortunately I can't do the door handles yet. I'm not at that point where I want to paint it because I do need to repaint the deck lid from where that rust is, and I'm repainting the hood. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, I'm gonna put a 3.5-inch cowl induction hood, the Cobra R style from Cervini's in Vineland. Can't afford that right now. I gotta wait. Obviously, I gotta fix the transmission and stuff first. There's bigger issues, the brakes, all that stuff, and then I'll get into modifying the body. Want to lower it some, about 1.5 inches all around. Just give it a better aggressive stance. But for now, the little wins, I'm gonna take them because I love it, and we're gonna jump right into it. So let's get to it. All right, so as you can see, the lid here is broken. This piece broke clean off of it, but it's got some screws there. Looks like 7 screws on there to take out, some Phillips head screws, and then I put the new one on, and it should be simple and easy, and then that's secured, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So let's do it. All right, so as you can see, the pad comes off completely when you do that. This is my first time doing this, so bear with me. But then here's my broken plate I'm gonna replace. So. Nice part. It's a certified Ford part, official licensed product, so that's good. Trying to figure out what the best plan of action is here. Give me 1 second. All right, so unfortunately, 2 of these posts here were broken when I took the original lid off. I didn't realize it. They were just hanging on there by a thread. So I went to thread the new plate on. It was actually snapped off on me. So I put some glue on them, and I put some tape to hold them in place. I'm gonna screw those in last. But I'm gonna get started here. Hopefully, good outcome. All right, so I started 2 of the top screws here. Well, one here, one here. That way the plate stays on there and I can kind of push it out to get this inner plate into place where I need it. All right, and then I'm gonna start those screws by hand so I don't break any more off. starting by hand, because I don't know how fragile the other 3 spots are there. I don't want to break any of them, so just taking it nice and slow, not to break any of the inner pins, like the top 2, and so I can get it into place. Make sure it's close to lining up. And now, like I said, those 2 pit posts here were broken, so I did glue them. I'm gonna wait a little bit, put those screws in, and then close it. That way I don't break them again. But for now, not too bad. All right, so I came back, put those 2 screws in. Seems to be okay. Latches into place, all right. Wipe my fingerprints off there, and seems to work all right. Hopefully this one doesn't break over time like the other one did. But like I said, late model restorations, they had all the parts I needed, and that was super easy, super convenient. Came in a couple of days in the mail, and this inner panel was only like 20 bucks, I think, 26 bucks, something like that. So not a bad deal. All right, so as you can see, I got the inner panel in there on the armrest, and like I said, the 2 prongs are broken on the inner lid, and if I knew that they were going to come apart so easily and that inner lid was going to be not attached to the hinge, I thought that was going to be attached to the hinge, I would have bought them together. So let that be a lesson to anybody out there. If you're replacing that inner plastic panel that was like $20-some on late model restoration, go ahead, do yourself a favor, and grab that cushion for the pad on the top, because that's all one piece. The screws and the posts are all on there. Like I showed you, I had to glue 2 of my posts. I should have just ordered a new one. But like I said, right now money's a little tight. I am trying to do this a little bit of a budget-friendly build, but also what I was hoping to do when I owned the car the first time. So knowing what I know now, I can go ahead and order one of those pads when the time comes. But it's in there, it's tight, it latches, it unlatches, and it looks good. It's not broken and busted up. So I'm gonna leave it for right now, because that top pad, it does match the interior that's on there, and that was one of the reasons I was a little hesitant to grab that top pad, because I didn't want it to be super brand new and the rest of the interior a little worn because of the age. So lesson learned. But I'm gonna throw the battery in here. Like I said before, it's not the original battery, so it doesn't fit exactly. So when I want to leave it overnight, I gotta shut the hood, I gotta take the battery out. But I'm gonna throw the battery in there. I'm gonna let it idle for a little bit, get some of that fuel back through there, let that seafoam treatment do its job, like my past video I just showed you guys. But I'll let you guys hear it idle and run for a little while, so hang tight. All right, battery's in. Let's start this thing up, let it idle, and let you guys hear what it sounds like. All right, so as you can hear, it's running in the background. It is idling a little rough still, but it's better than it was the other day. And it started up a lot easier, so that's good news. Hopefully the seafoam treatment's doing what it needs to do, and it's cleaning out those injectors, and it will start to run a little bit better as we go here. I'm gonna try to keep letting it idle every once in a while, keep that battery on a tender when it's not in there. Like I said, the battery doesn't fit with the hood shut because it's not the battery that belongs in it, but it's one I had laying around, and until I'm ready to actually start doing big projects on this, I'm not gonna waste the $210 on a battery just for it to sit here and die. So hopefully if you like this video, is informative for some people. I don't know. Like I said, that inner panel that I replaced on the armrest, had I known that it was gonna take that top plate off and that top plate wasn't gonna be attached to the hinges like I thought it was, I would have done it both at the same time. So let that be a lesson to anybody that's looking to do this themselves. If you're replacing that plastic inner panel because it's cracked, broken, dry rotted, whatever, make sure you spend the extra money and grab that top cushion where the armrest is from late model restorations as well, because that would save you a lot of time and a lot of headache from gluing those posts back on and hoping that they stay. So for now, I'm not going to spend the extra money on the top cushion because mine's in good shape, and those two posts hopefully will stay and not break again. But if you like this video, make sure you hit the thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button, and hit that bell so you get notified when I post again. Like I said, it's a short video, but hopefully it was informative for you. And I appreciate everybody that's watching. I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of summer, so help me get there and help me get this video into the YouTube algorithm. But for now, as always, stay safe, stay active, get out there, do something you love, and I'll catch you guys later.